If you are on this house hunting journey all by yourself alone, trying to navigate the new construction process of buying a house or the resale side of things, guys, you're in the right place. You found the channel, Think Fresno. We're out here today, just a couple of minutes north of Fresno, guys, checking out a couple of homes today. Normally what we do is we show a small house and a larger house in the video, but today what we're doing is very, very different. We're actually gonna be showing two homes today. They are about the exact same size. They are both over 2,500 square feet. They are both 5-bed, 3-bath. The second house in the video is actually just a small 14 square feet bigger, guys. So, but it's a single story. So we're gonna be seeing a 2-story and a single story. We're in this beautiful master plan community. There are there's lots and lots of construction going on. Check it out right behind me, guys. We're gonna be packing a lot in this video today. We're gonna be seeing these homes, kind of a little bit about the community as we go. I'm gonna talk about what it's like living here. We've got a really nice park right over there. So without further ado, let's dive in, have a look, and see what you guys think, and let's see how many ways they can slice up 2,500 square feet, guys. Let's get after it. So these houses are really pretty. They're going up very, very fast. I have been told that these homes can be built in 4 to 5 months. I know what you're thinking, and that is crazy fast, all right? So now this is a nice one, guys. We're gonna go in, well, actually, let me step in here where it's a little quieter, and then I will talk on what this builder does. Okay, so we're inside, really nice entryway. You're gonna see it right now, guys. Real quick, guys, this builder does things, they do the what you see is what you get, or the it's all included deal. So everything you see, with the exception of rear yard landscaping and furniture, everything else you see comes with it, guys. There's no options, no upgrades, no downgrades, no anything. This is the way yours would look. So let's have a look and check it out. All right, so we just came in there. I love the 9-foot ceilings, and I love the luxury vinyl plank flooring that this home comes with. It is not tile, it is actually vinyl flooring. Love the planks. It's supposed to be very durable, water, pet resistant, etc., etc. Never owned a house with this flooring, so I can't speak from experience, just on what I'm told. But let me tell you, something really nice about this floor plan is what you're seeing right here in front of us, guys, right on your screen. The downstairs bedroom is huge, right? So I got a lot of clients that need to accommodate a family member, maybe an elderly parent or grandparent or something to that effect. And they're like, hey, you know what? We either needed a single story or a 2-story with a downstairs bedroom, right? For Grandma Edna, guys, right? So this home definitely would work for that if you need a downstairs bedroom. Now, what I like about this is it's separate, okay? So as we go today, we'll be talking about some of the pros and cons to 2 stories versus single-story homes. One really nice feature about a 2-story, guys, is that you have separation. There's a certain level of built-in separation, especially if there's a downstairs bedroom, right? So for example, if this was my office, if this was my house and this was my office, I could be down here working at 5, 6 in the morning if I wanted to, or at midnight if I want. I'd actually do that more frequently than the 4 a.m. thing, right? While everyone else is sleeping upstairs, and if I'm making noise, I can have my music on, not blasting, but just a little bit of, you know, ambiance going. I can do that without worrying about the noise factor, right? So that's one thing that's nice about a 2-story. Let's keep going, guys. Anyways, I'll talk and walk at the same time. We got a lot to see. We've got over 5,000 square feet to cover today, guys. All right, so this is a very nice 3/4 bath. We've got a sink, a toilet, and a shower, so there's no tub, therefore it's not a full bath, but it's probably sufficient for most. You'll notice the paint in these bathrooms is a semi-gloss because they are wet rooms. The semi-gloss acts as sort of a barrier for water. There's a bench in here, so it's well thought out. back to the elderly parent or grandparent living with you situation. Okay. And this bedroom is right up here in the very front of the house. All right, so that's kind of a nice location for it. We do have a coat closet right there off the entry, perfectly located, as if I know anything, right? Now, this is one of my personal favorite features of the house. I like this den, right? There's no door. This is not one of your 5 bedrooms. We sold bedroom 1, and this is the den right here. All right, they've got it set up as sort of a second living room. I love the idea of a second living room. I feel like homes built in the 80s and 90s, even some of the early 2000s, it was very common to get a home with 2 living rooms, your formal sitting room, and then you've got your living room or family room. That's nice, right? It's nice to have that second living space. It's hard to find that in new houses. And when you do find it in these newer homes, it's usually a smaller space, kind of like what you see here. This actually is not that small. It just looks a little smaller because they've got a lot of stuff in here. The size of this room is actually very decent. The issue I have with it though, if I'm being completely honest, the issue I have with this room is that, like, imagine you're sitting here watching whatever, you know, watching a movie. You're sitting here watching Star Wars, right? It's blasting, the music's on, right? You're watching Star Wars. And then you got someone over here watching Wheel of Fortune, right, in this room. I mean, how's that gonna work? I mean, I can stand here, right here. Here, actually watch this. If I go back, I could probably get, look at, you got a TV there and a TV over there. I can see both TVs in the frame. You can see them both on your screen right now at the same time. So I just feel like the proximity is the problem. It would almost have been better if this den here was swapped up there in that front room and that bedroom was right here with a door, you know? That might have been a better way to go if we're using this as a second living room. Now, if I'm being honest, I've got 2 daughters, 2 under 2, right? Play space, guys, toys everywhere, little kids. If you have little kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This would be a way to contain the toys, right? Anyways, whatever, enough on that. Let's just keep going. Since we already stepped into the living room, let's take a quick glance at this in more depth. Look how huge this living room is. I love it. This couch is not pressed up against the wall. There's about a foot there. And it is a really, really big room. I could see having maybe an even bigger TV than that. Now, this is not bad. Might make more sense to have the TV there on that rear wall so that if you're, you know, over here doing some dishes, doing some cooking, you can see the TV if that's something you care about. Either way, that's trivial how you do your furniture. This is nice though. This is very nice. I like the size of this space. Okay, it's very good. Dining room is right here, smack dab in the center. This is a 6-seater table. You could probably get away with something bigger if you needed to from time to time at special occasions, holidays, etc. This room here that we just talked about, by the way, would make a beautiful formal dining room. Maybe put a nice large, like 8-seater round table in there with chairs. That would be pretty cool. Do a nice chandelier where that light fixture is there, swap that out. But then again, oftentimes my clients tell me, Casey, we'll just sit at the island. So if you're a family of 3, it works in this house, guys. If you're a family of more than 3, then you gotta pick your favorites. Nah, I'm just kidding, we're not gonna do that. Okay, let's get to the kitchen, guys. This is one of the most important spaces in every house, in my personal opinion. Let's first check. We got some businesses to take care of, guys. What do you think? Place your bets, put it in the comments below what you think, yes or no, guys. Perfect. We've got soft closings in this house, guys. At the price point, I would expect it, but I've seen more expensive houses without it, so. Oh, and we're 2 for 2, guys. That's awesome, 2 for 2. Drawers and doors. Perfect, soft close. All right, you're asking me, so Casey, does the refrigerator come with it? As I mentioned, everything that you see here comes with the house. You get this refrigerator, okay? It appears to be a counter depth, so it's not the deepest fridge in the world. Aesthetically though, it looks great because it doesn't come out like really far into the room, blocking your space here. Let me see here, what's this? Pantries, oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, decent pantry, not bad, I like. So this backsplash, this is a nice tiled backsplash. This comes with it. See, I complain about this all the time. I love that it comes all the way up to the top. So I've used this analogy many, many times, but when you're over here cooking spaghetti sauce or something and it's boiling and splashing and whatever, it gets here, you can just clean it up, not a big deal. I mean, it might stain your grout, that's another conversation, but at least your walls are protected, guys. That's important. So, nice gas range. Are you wondering, does it still come with gas or is it electric? It's sort of hit or miss right now. The majority of these floor plans should be coming with gas still because that's what's shown in the model. But if permits were pulled after the change, then it could be electric. So we'll confirm depending on the specific lot or home site. Now the microwave there, personally, I kind of like it because it's nice, it's hidden. You know, we don't use our microwave all the time. So, I mean, I can see Sophie, my daughter, who's gonna be 2 this month, pushing all those buttons, totally could see it. But there's a child protection deal, so they can't start microwaving their toys and stuff without holding a certain button for like 5 seconds or I don't know, something like that. I don't know exactly, but okay. Let's see. Okay, this is actually something I wanted to talk on. So I like the sink over there looking out the window to the backyard. Backyard on this floor plan is actually really good. It is a big backyard because we are a 2-story with a decent lot. Believe it or not, in this particular collection of homes, this is the smallest floor plan at over 2,500 square feet. So the lots have to accommodate a 3,300 square foot house, which is what you see being built right over there. See how much farther that rear wall is in that house? So they're getting more square footage than this house, but they're giving up backyard space. This is a very nice happy medium. And I mean, 2,500 square feet is a great size. So almost 2,600 actually. So anyways. By the way, if you are thinking about making a move, if you have a home to sell, my team and I do a lot of resale. We have a lot of listings that we sell. In fact, we got 2 coming on this week. One in Fresno, one in Madera County. And actually, which is where we're at today. We're actually in Madera County today. So if you need a value, if you need to know how to sell a house, to buy a new house, and what if we get kicked out of our old house because it sells and we don't have a place to go, we can talk all the contract stuff. I don't talk contracts too much on the YouTube channel because it's boring. People don't click on these videos to hear me talk about a contingency time frame. But we are very well versed professional in what we do. So let me know if you want to talk shop. Love to do it. People get tired of hearing me. With all that, subscribe to the channel, guys. We did hit 1,000, so we're super excited about that. So thank all of you guys for following the channel for some time now and subscribing. And if you're thinking of making a move at all, reach out to us, guys. My info is right here on the screen. All right, I'm gonna go up these stairs. I'm gonna leave my info on the screen down here in the corner, so you have time to type it into your phone and save our number. And once we get up here, I'm gonna show you some more cool stuff. All right, now we're at the top, guys. We made it. It's like we're at the top of Half Dome, right? We made it, and we're looking across the valley, which is down there. Just kidding, stupid analogy. All right, by the way, Yosemite is like an hour from here, just FYI. That wasn't even a planned thing, but since I brought up Yosemite, it's like an hour, guys. Not that far. Okay, let's see. Let's just start here. So one thing you don't have in this home is a loft, okay? That's what a lot of my clients love about a 2-story is a loft for that separation that we talked about. But you do have that second den. Well, it's really the first den downstairs plus the living room. So you kind of get 2 living spaces. Let's go this way and start down here. Okay, so real quick, If you recall, we saw one bedroom downstairs in the front. I said it would make a great office. That's bedroom number 1. This right here is bedroom number 2. Decent size. I would say it's average size. Nothing crazy extraordinary, but it works and it's very bright. I love that these newer homes put, you know, a big window, and this particular room's got 2 windows, which is very nice. Like, it's very bright, so it's nice. Well, since we're here, guys, I've already walked you by it once. Let's just go in. I like the double doors to the primary. That's kind of a cool, fancy feature, we'll call it. Gigantic window over here. Really nice. Great size, king size bed, lots of space, guys. I mean, for me, no complaints here whatsoever. It's a great size. I actually don't even mind the brown cabinet. Some people prefer white, but I don't know, it's kind of trending, you know, and the brown's making its comeback. So I like how they've outlined these mirrors in black trim. It gives it a nice, slightly more upscale finished feel. It ties in with the shower and everything else versus just a piece of glass glued to the wall. All right, this is pretty good. I like this. I like the tile. I really like that tile, actually. It looks nice, and it's all the way up. It goes all the way up, so it's cool. You've got room here for whatever you want to put, hampers, whatever. All right, we've got our water closet there. Basically, it houses your toilet, guys. And then as we mosey on over this way, we've got a really nice closet, so check this out. All right. Now, real quick, guys, as I'm walking and talking, if you like this house, well, let me take that back. Let's say if you like the size of this house, the square footage that you get in this home, but you really wished it was a single story, then bear with us, guys, because here in about 10 more minutes or so, we're gonna be, well, less than that probably. Well, maybe 10 minutes, I don't know. We're gonna be heading to the next house. It is a whopping 14 square feet larger. Yes, 14, guys. It's nothing. It's a closet, right? It's 14 square feet bigger, but it's completely different. It's a single story. It is configured completely differently, guys. Absolutely a very different floor plan than this. So I'm excited for you guys to see basically the same square footage configured differently on one level. So stick with us. We're gonna head over there in a little bit. It's not even a part of the same collection. Same builder, different product line. So there's gonna be a lot of differences. So I'm excited to show you that. So we're going over there in just a few right after this, all right? Let's check out the rest of these bedrooms and then let's get out of here. All right. So we have seen downstairs bedroom, we've seen upstairs bedroom, we've seen primary. This is bedroom 4. It's about the same size as bedroom 2 in my opinion. Okay, you squeeze the orange and it makes the juice apparently. Perfect. All right, this works. Very bright, guys, very bright. They call these bedrooms smart bedrooms. You know why? Because look how bright they are. Okay, that was a stupid dad joke. Let's just keep seeing the house. So we've got the laundry room right up here. Some people refer to this as a utility room. It does come with the Electrolux front loaders. Okay, and then we've got a nice closet over here with our communications cabinet. I think they call this like a telecommunications cabinet. It's for your internet or your phone line, whatever. But it's nice. That's nice. It's easily accessible, but it's also hidden. I love the storage. I love the space in this house. So we're going to compare this to the next one and see how it shapes up. We've got kind of a landing right here. We saw this as we come up, but let me touch on it. Not a loft, a landing is what I call it. A place to get to the top and then decide what you want to do. We'll see the last bedroom in a moment, but check out this full bath. This is the last bath, because we saw the downstairs 3/4 bath with just the shower. We saw the primary and now we're seeing the third bath. This is a full bath because it does have the shower tub combo, the toilet, and 2 sinks. In fact, this is actually arguably a 1 1/4 bath because 2 sinks is like 2 quarters. There's 5 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a good size bath. I like the double sinks and the vanity, great for the kids. Perfect. All right, now check out this room, guys. This one goes to whichever kid you think needs the most space. Look how big this room is. It's very spacious. I always can kind of tell based on the side, the space from the end of the bed to the wall over here, you know, and I can easily get around. You could even put a desk in here for homework. You know, you can do whatever you want, but it's really a spacious setup. So I think you would be probably quite happy with it. Let's go back down. So again, guys, I mean, we love helping you guys out. It's what we do. We got people, in fact, we got people reaching out from all over the country, guys. Florida, New York, can't even think now, but all over, guys. South Carolina, North Carolina, St. Louis, Missouri, all over California too. A lot of Bay Area clients. We got some LA clients, we had some Ventura clients, a lot of people relocating here, guys. And a lot of people within the city looking to make a move, looking for some extra guidance. So by the way, if you are going to look at model homes this weekend, please reach out to us before you contact the builder. I can't stress that enough because people call me all the time. They're like, hey, we just talked to Lennar and you know they told us X, Y, and Z, can you help us? Well, tell them you have an agent, tell them we're here to help, and that will solve a world of problems later down the line, guys. Just let us know, let us help you out. You're not alone. Might as well get help from someone who has walked every floor plan out here, probably countless times at this point. Anyways, and look at all the building they're doing across the street, by the way. I mean, it is insane out here. So clearly they're going from this end, look how nice that one looks, down to the framed ones at the end down there. The park is here. Actually, let's walk over there real quick and have a peek at the park. It's pretty nice. So this community, by the way, is a very different vibe than other areas. Like when I grew up, I lived in a traditional, normal neighborhood. You know, play outside, play kick the can, hide and seek, flag football in this middle of the street where you're not supposed to be. And then when cars come by, you shout out car, everybody gets out of the way or they get ran over, which never happened, thankfully. Street lights come on, it's time to go in, right, type of deal. This is the community where there's golf carts, guys. There's a Dutch Bros coffee shop up here at the corner. There's people in the drive-thru in their golf carts with their kids. Very different community. Golf cart community, no golf course, but there are 2 golf courses very close to here, but not a part of this community. But if you want to do a birthday party, if you want to hear and relax, check it out, guys. It's very, very nice. Look at this thing. So come out here. You know, part of the concept of these communities is that, you know, the yards, yeah, the yard's huge. Oh, some of the lots, you can get a really big yard. But the stigma that many people have with the new build is, oh my God, the yards are 10 feet, which is sometimes true, but usually false. The yards aren't quite that small. But you have parks. There's probably 15 plus parks out here. Every builder, every neighborhood in this community has a park such as this. Some of these parks are geared toward adults hanging out, relaxing. Other parks are geared toward kids playing on the jungle gym equipment. We've got pickleball courts out here at one of our parks. I mean, there's so many different things out here going on. There's kind of something for everybody. So it's kind of cool, guys. So hopefully seeing the park there helped you out a little bit, just getting a feel for what's out here. Now what we're gonna do is hop in the car and we're gonna head over, because it's not one of these that we just saw. It's not one of these. It's up the street, the second house. So we're gonna hop in the car, drive over there, show that to you, and then we'll compare, contrast, get your thoughts. We'll talk map pricing and we'll call it a day, guys. So let's keep going. All right, we are off, guys. It is a little warm. It's like 85 right now. Not terrible. It's not like it's super, super hot, just a little warm. I figured on the drive from here to the next little neighborhood where we're going, I would show you what this community looks like a little bit just from the car's perspective, guys. So check it out. Guys, we are here at our next destination. This home, again, 14 square feet bigger. It's this beauty right here behind me. Let me go get it opened up for us so you guys can have a peek. And I'm curious what you guys think. So let's check this thing out, guys. All right, so that is, as you come in the door, here's what you're gonna see. It looks fantastic. Now keep in mind, this home is not actually staged, so I wished it was. I wish they would just stage all the models so it's apples to apples, because that takes away from the pizzazz, I think, too. But on the other hand, it's nice to actually see what you actually get in an empty house. So let's check this thing out. So what you're gonna find in this home is there are a lot of similarities, and I will point out some of the differences. So real quick, obviously there's the front door. This right here above me, the ceiling is 9 feet, okay? Just like the last house. The entryway is 10 feet. That's an 8-foot front door with a 10-foot ceiling in just the entryway, okay? You can kind of see how it drops down right there as we go into the main living area, okay? Now, if you need bedrooms, guys, well, you can buy the house because they're both 5 bedrooms, but this house is like bedroom, 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 bedroom. So up here on the left, bedroom number 1, pretty typical room, nothing crazy huge, not bad size. It's just an average bedroom. Looks great, got a good sized window there. So this is very functional. All right, good sized room, normal closet there. Okay, if we hop right across into this room, guys, you'll find that it's about the same size, okay? It's about the same size, right? So now this is actually nice carpet, okay? Some people ask me that, like the pad doesn't feel super cushy, but I like that it's like a lower, it's like a good, I don't know, it's like a good length. So, not bad. Now, if we come over here to the front on the other side, you have a 3rd bedroom. So like we're seeing a lot of this house very, very quickly. Now actually, it looks like they carried the 10-foot ceiling plate into this bedroom as well. Interesting, okay. Yeah. Well, now I need to go back and look at something. Did I miss something? No, I guess these are 10 feet too, actually. These rooms are 10 feet. Okay, so 10 feet. See, look at this. Look at from the top of the window up. That's a 10-foot ceiling. This is 9 feet over here. So the front 2 bedrooms and the entry, the whole front of the house is actually 10 feet. Okay, you probably don't even care. I'm just overanalyzing. Okay, here's bath 1. I like it. We got dual sinks right there. We've got a toilet and a full shower tub combo. I like the black. The last house had the chrome fixtures. I really prefer the black. Something else that you're probably noticing that I haven't mentioned is that these floors are ceramic tile. They are wood-like ceramic tile planks, okay? The last house was LVP luxury vinyl planks. Vinyl, this is tile. Basically, that's it in a nutshell. Vinyl, this is tile, okay? And that's throughout the house, just like the last one, except for the bedrooms, basically. The last house, the whole upstairs was carpet. But in this house, it's all tile except for the bedrooms. So now, if you like arches, this is a good one. Check out these ceilings. It's got some wow factor, guys. Like, it's a really, really great house. Great floor plan. This right here is not the living room. That's the dining room, guys. This right here is giant. So you can put a conference table right there, guys. And look at that window on the wall. Like, I don't know if you're getting this, but look at that. That is an absolutely massive window. So this is an awesome house. Okay, something else in this house, look at the vaulted ceilings. In fact, let me come over here to like the center and you'll be able to appreciate it a little better. Look at that. So these ceilings are vaulted, which means they go up at an angle. We don't see that too often in newer construction homes, but in this home you have it. And those ceilings are very high. So if you're somebody who likes a tall Christmas tree, well, guess what, guys? You could totally do it right there, okay? In fact, that might be a good spot for it too, or over there. All right, now the living room, look how big it is. Okay, now what do we lose in this house though? Because you're probably thinking, well, something's got to give. Okay, you don't have a second living space. The first house, we had the den and the living room. This home, we don't have the den. It's just the 5 bedrooms, and we've got the dining room, of course, that we just saw. And we've got a really nice sized living room, but there's no second living area for a playroom like I mentioned in the last house. And you also sacrifice a backyard because these lots are not that much bigger. But because it's a single story home, it takes up a much larger footprint on the same size lot. We don't have half the square footage stacked on top. So check out the yard real quick, guys. Let me see if this would work for you. This is part of the stigma that I hear. Okay, I mentioned the 10 foot. This is probably a 12 to 14 foot backyard. I mean, it works, but you're not, I couldn't see doing like Sophie's birthday party in this backyard, if I'm being honest. But you can go to the park. We saw the park a little bit ago. I'm in the last neighborhood. This neighborhood actually also has a park, very different type of park, but it's nice. You can totally do the birthday at the park. That's kind of the idea, right, that we're supposed to be adopting. Okay, this is kind of a small island, don't you guys think? Just kidding, that is giant. It's literally 2 of what we saw in the last house, probably. Something we don't have in this home is a walk-in pantry. The other one wasn't necessarily a walk-in, but it did have a door. And it was kind of like a stand in front of pantry, if you will. This is basically the pantry. We got 2 of these. We got here and here, right? We got, let's just get you a full pantry glimpse. Look at this. So we've got, yes, it works, it's fine, right? But a lot of my clients love a pantry, and once you have a pantry, it's very hard to go back to not having a pantry. All right, let's see how it shapes up in terms of, All right, well, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, they're not soft close, guys. I don't think it's life changing, but I'm recouping from that, okay? Just kidding, it's very dramatic. They're not soft close, big deal, okay? They're not soft close. Let's just bear with me, because when we get to the pricing, maybe it'll make sense, I hope. There's a lot of similarities though. Similar cabinets. This looks like a nicer fridge. It's a Samsung with, like, you can give it one of these. That definitely looks like a fancier fridge than the last house. That's what's weird to me. Like, it's a fancier fridge. It's got the high ceilings. It's got the awesome slider. I love these big ol' sliders here. That's probably maybe a 12-foot slider or something, maybe 4 foot each pane. I don't know, 10 to 12 foot slider. It's an awesome slider, I love that. There's a lot to love about this home, but then there are certain things that just don't really make sense to me. Like, why would they get rid of the soft close? But we're gonna trade you some hinges for a more expensive refrigerator. Like, I don't know. I don't know anything, guys. I don't know why you're even, I don't know, what do I know? Okay, in this bath right here, it looks just like the front one, just with one sink. This I like. I like that we have another bath right here downstairs. The whole house is downstairs. So, you know, it works well. You've got 2 bathrooms down here for guests versus the other one. You've got a bathroom down and then the second one's upstairs. So if you're entertaining, it's nice to have 2 downstairs where people don't have to go up. Shower tub combo, very similar. We're not gonna go too much into that. It looks just like the first one we already talked about. Now, I could probably drive a Mini Cooper down this hallway, okay? Maybe a Fiat, something like that. It is wide, guys. So if you like grand space things, feeling, whatever, this is good. All right, the last house had a great laundry room with that closet with shelving. Let's see how this one looks. All right, okay, this works. Oh yeah, actually this is good. First I was like, what? But no, this is good actually. We've got plenty of shelving. There's not a specific door getting to the shelving, not a big deal. No one's gonna be in here anyways, except you probably. Got our panel in here. No complaints there. We've got our Wi-Fi thermostat right here. Just FYI, you could run it from your phone. It's very, very functional. Now, over here, this takes you out to the garage. It's a 2-car, both homes today have a 2-car garage, so we're not gonna go in there. It's locked. We've got, see now that's an interesting place for a coat closet. Like you come in, it's way over here kind of in the back side of the house. If you're coming in from the garage, it makes a lot of sense. But if you're using that for your guests and their coats, it kind of doesn't make sense, but it's not bad, guys. I don't see an issue with it. Are we really in the era of, welcome to my home, guys. Here, let me take your coat and hang it up? I don't really think we're doing that. Maybe for your coats though, and if it's your coats, then who cares, right? You're probably gonna park your car in the garage, you're gonna get your coat on and go, right? So it works. This is the 4th bedroom. 3 were up in the front, we saw. This is the 4th bedroom. This is great because I'm thinking in terms of my house and my family. This would make a nursery, which would be very, very nice. Very close in proximity to the primary, which we're about to see. This room's a good size. I've got no complaints about this. I know it's probably hard to see on the camera. I don't know if it does it justice or not. These are the 9-foot ceilings, by the way. Kind of the rest of the house over here, these rooms, 9-foot ceilings everywhere, including the hallway where the Mini Cooper can drive itself, okay? Here's the closet. Let's see what we, all right, not a bad size. I mean, I would always, everybody loves a bigger closet because you can store more of your stuff, but this totally would work. I just had a walk through where there was like dripping paint on all of these little cleats. I think they call these little cleats. It was this same builder, and so we went in. See, there's some drippage right here. You're probably thinking, who cares, it's a closet. But you know, my analogy is, you're buying a brand new home, guys. Does it affect anything? No. But in my opinion, your home needs to be as close to perfection as humanly possible, right? Why? Well, okay, let me give you a different example. You go down, you buy yourself a brand new car off the showroom floor, right? But wait, there's a little dent in it that someone dinged their door into your door. Now you got a dent. Does that affect anything? Does it affect the way it drives? Does it affect the gas mileage? Not a big deal, right? It doesn't affect anything. Does it look the best? No, it doesn't. And that's kind of the same thing here, guys. You're buying a brand new house. If there's an imperfection that we see during your blue tape walkthrough, which I would gladly love to attend with you, there's certain things I find on almost every house that I would love to point out. It's the same thing. We want it to be perfect. Like this is nothing, okay? Nothing right here, look. Little chipped paint right there. It's nothing. I mean, who cares? You're not gonna not buy the house because of it, but we want it fixed, you know? So anyways, all right, let's, okay, you've seen the room, got another arch, love the low windows. Now this is really, look at this, this is huge. In fact, it's almost wasteful. Like, what do you even put here? Like a recliner? I don't know what you put there, guys. What would you do? Tell me. Love the mirror. See, this is similar to the last house, the bathroom, in terms of the cabinetry, the brown cabinetry, the black framed mirror. You know what? I actually thought this in the last house and I didn't mention it. These were chrome in the last house. I was gonna say, oh, I wish they had used black because I think it would look better, and I love the black way better than the chrome. But see, I like the tile, the shiny, glossier tile better. and the last house. I just thought it looked pretty nice and upscale. So it's interesting. There's things about this house that I definitely think are better. And then there's some stuff in the other house that I definitely think are much better. See that paint buildup right back there? Like I said, not a big deal, but I want it fixed, guys, for you guys. You know, I mean, some of this, right? Let's not rush what we're doing, and let's try to. These are areas right here that nobody ever looks. You see this right here? Like this is not a crack, it's just built up paint where somebody got sloppy, because it's an area that no one's ever gonna see. And if we're getting crazy, look at up here, guys. See this? It's like a little something, a hole or something. Like I said, I love to go in and nitpick. Should be my middle name, nitpick. When it comes to new construction homes or brand new cars at that. So I take a lot of pride in my work, guys. I love helping you guys, and I want you to get the right house, perfect experience. If it takes 2 years to find it, it takes 2 years to find it. Like, your money, not my money, you're paying for it. You know, 4 months from now when you've closed escrow and you're making the payments and I'm, whatever, making YouTube videos, you gotta feel good about it, you know? Like, I see one more thing. I'm not here to nitpick today. That's not the point of this video. But I just want examples for you. Now that just looks like a big scuff. This is a model too, by the way, so keep in mind some of this stuff here could just be from people visiting. So not too big of a deal. But what do you guys think? Do you like this house? It's 14 square feet bigger than the last house. Let's check the price per square foot and let's see what gives you more value, right? So we're going to hop into the map really quick. I want to give you like a 2 or 3 minute little segment on where we actually are today. And then we're going to hop into our comparison analysis. We're going to compare what's better, what we think is not better, and figure out which home is actually ultimately the better value. All right, so stick with us, guys. We're getting there. By the way, real quick, we have videos drop every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. So subscribe if you like the video, and if you enjoy the channel, check it out, guys, and subscribe. All right, guys, so after seeing both of these really nice houses, which one do you like better, you know? There are some pros and cons to both depending on where you're at in life and what you're trying to do. So let's talk about maybe some of the items that are the same and some of the items that are different. So obviously the first biggest thing is that one is a 2-story and one is a single story. So if you're aging in life, maybe the single story makes more sense for you. Maybe if you're a young family starting out, growing family, all of that, and you want a bigger yard, then maybe the 2-story makes more sense for you. In terms of house specifics, though, both homes come with a tile roof. That's actually a community requirement actually for this specific neighborhood. All homes out here must have a tile roof. What about the flooring, guys? Which flooring do you like better? We've got luxury vinyl planks in the first house. We've got ceramic tile in the second home. I actually think both of them look pretty good. It's more of a preference type of thing. What are your thoughts on the soft close doors, actually? The first house had the soft close cabinets and drawers. The second house lacked both of those things, you know? Well, let me talk map really quick where we're at. We'll talk pricing, and then we'll see ultimately what actually makes the most sense, okay? So in terms of where we are today, we're out here just a couple of minutes north of Fresno, guys. Let me take a aerial view of the state, actually, for anybody that is new here. So Fresno is right here in the center of the state, by the way. If you're curious, Fresno is the 5th largest city in all of California. So a little fun fact for you. We are about 2.5 hours inland from the nearest coast, which should be Pismo Beach, Monterey Bay. We've got the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk up here, which is an awesome place. Some of the most beautiful sights you'll probably ever see along this California coast, guys, by the way. So if you are new here, I'm sure you know about that, but if you don't, check out the beaches. They are stunning. All right, now let's get in here to the nitty gritty, guys. So Fresno is here. We've got the Highway 99, which is this diagonal highway right here. This is kind of a main thoroughfare from the Bay Area to Southern California, and it kind of slices right through Fresno. So if you are traveling, the Highway 99 will turn into the I-5 in a couple of areas. So there's that. Now, if let's say you fly in and you want to visit Yosemite National Park, then you're going to be taking Highway 41, guys. That is another main thoroughfare north and south. Highway 168 is the third freeway in the area. That one takes you basically from Clovis all the way up into the Sierra Nevadas up to Shaver Lake area. China Peaks up there, a ski resort. And then the main highway going east and west is Highway 180. It's the horizontal one right here on the center of your guys' screen. This will take you to Kings Canyon National Park and Sequoia National Park. Both awesome places. By the way, there are a total of 3 national parks within like an hour and a half's drive of Fresno, so that's fantastic. So now today we are actually not in Fresno, guys. We are actually in Madera County. So we are actually right up here, guys. So Fresno is this whole dark area that we're referring to. We are actually in this master plan community over here today. There's a lot to love about this place. It's got a really good school, a second school actually going in, guys. The second school being built is a second elementary school. So there's now 2 elementary schools in this community, and it is just minutes from where these particular homes have been built, probably like a 2 to 3 minute walk actually from where these homes are actually being built that we're seeing today. The first round of school is supposed to begin here in August of this year, so very, very soon. Now we've got a whole video vlog tour on this particular community, as well as another video vlog tour on things around here, including Butcher Boss, a local grocery store, kind of etc, etc. So we're not going to spend too much time on that, but let me dive into the pricing really quick. I want to see what you guys think of this. What do you guys think is the more expensive house? Well, let's find out together. So the first house in the video today, guys, it was the beautiful 2-story. It was the one we saw with the downstairs bedroom. It had the den, bigger backyard. That house there starts at $521. How's it feel, guys? Do you like that? Does it sound like it's a lot of money, or does it sound like, hey, I thought it was more? What do you guys think? Well, we don't know yet, right? Because you got to hear the second house. The second house, guys, you have a single level. You gain 14 square feet. You gain 14 square feet. Not a life-changing amount of square footage there. You certainly get a much smaller backyard, but you do have a single-story layout with some trivial differences, in my opinion, in terms of flooring and different features like that. The second house starts at $547, guys. Now, I've seen better deals than these on both of these floor plans, depending on when they're going to be built, etc. But we're talking about $521 versus $547, which is a whopping $26,000 difference for 14 additional feet, and it's on a single story. Does that price sound justified to you? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If we don't talk to you before then we will see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.